Gemini, welcome back. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and we are not doing this. Sorry. We're not doing jumpers today. But somebody's got something to say to you, I guess. What do we have? Ten of Swords, the Moon, the Lovers. Wow. Alright. Yeah, there's a lot going on there, but let's just reshuffle. Let me start over. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is your weekly read, Gemini. I had recorded the weekly readings a couple of days ago. I posted them this morning, and I discovered there was no sound. So what you gonna do? We're gonna redo the readings, all right? So let's see what we have for you this week, Gemini. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising placement. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you. If it doesn't, don't try to force the fit, okay? Let's see. There is here, Gemini, sort of a really sweet love, a really innocent sort of clean page kind of love. Could be romantic, it could be the love of a child, it's just a very pure kind of love here this week, kind of visiting you, a feeling. Perhaps it's not something you've felt in a while. It could be the beginning of a love for someone or something. It's a very, very unconditional kind of love here. It's like you would love a pet or a child or just, I don't know, it's just a very unclouded sort of feeling, an essence of love, if you will. The Eight of Pentacles is, you're seeing some good results with your work efforts. You're starting to consistently produce quality outcomes, and you are still working, you're still honing your craft, but you're very very capable in what you do, and you're starting to feel confident about that. There's some interaction with authority figures this week. I don't really know much about that. Otherwise, I don't sense much here. Sometimes that card can speak to marriage. Not always. Sometimes. Could be. Let's see what else we have for you, Gemini. There's some grief here. There's a sense of loss this week. But it's not overwhelming. I'm not feeling it as an overwhelming. I don't know. It seems to be just it's sort of a reflection, a shadow, or an echo of a feeling that you've had for a while now. It's not a new loss. It's just maybe something that hasn't healed, that's been there a while. And it's showing up next to the Two of Wands, which is about looking toward your future and making plans. It's considering what you want to achieve, where you want to go, what you feel passionate about, and starting to lay out your map, starting to make the list of resources you'll need, starting to get together your itinerary for that journey ahead of you. I'm not sure if the sadness, the grief, the sense of loss is because you are making new plans for your future, meaning that as you make these new plans, you leave something behind and that makes you sad, or if the sense of grief is what's motivating you to make these new plans. It's not clear to me which way that goes here. Let's see. Oh, well, we're not doing two, we're just doing one, so let me put those back and start over here. One more card for Gemini. It's funny how sometimes they jump and sometimes they don't. Queen of Swords energy coming out next. There's that's, it's a very strong, very, very solid energy of truth. The Queen of Swords energy, to me, it's somebody who doesn't pull any punches. You say what needs to be said, you tell the truth, even if it's painful to the person hearing it. because you know it needs to be said. And I don't know if that's you or if that's someone that you're interacting with this week. But there's some aspect of truths that can cut because they are so sharp and so real and so directly communicated. If this is you sharing these truths, then just a word of caution that you might just be aware that might be quite a painful thing for someone to hear. If it's you receiving this, just know that the intention is good. Whomever is sharing this information with you isn't meaning to be hurtful. It's just the way it's coming out at this time. I think that is all I have for you this week. I am still moving into the space, so I'm still working out the layout, and I am hoping to have it improved by next week, to have better lighting and better camera angles and sound. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for sharing this time with me. I hope your week is wonderful. Thank you for your support of the channel, and we'll see you next time, Gemini. Blessings.